Alright, sit back and relax because this is the story of the weakest kid in school. An F rank everyone bullies who might secretly be the most dangerous one there. Let's get into it. So in this world, every human has something called a dia. It's basically your soul, your life force, and your essence. At first, nobody even knew it existed. But once people became aware of it, everything changed overnight. Some people can manifest weapons straight out of thin air, like full-on swords, spears, axes, real anime type shit. Others could use a dia in more creative ways, like manipulating the ground and turning soil into bricks. It was actually kind of cool. Until society did what society always does. They ranked it. Now your soul wasn't just your soul anymore. It was a number, a label, a tier list. And the moment that happened, equality went out the window. High ranks got treated like royalty. And low ranks, you were basically trash. People would straight up get bullied just for being friends with someone weak. Like your social life depended on your soul stats. In schools, they stopped being schools. They turned into tools. Factories to mass produce strong fighters for war. If you had high idea, congrats, you're frontline material. If you didn't, good luck surviving. One of those schools is Hyundai Special Training School, and that's where we start. We cut to this group of students chasing down some spiky haired dude in a gray hoodie. They look confident too, like they're about to jump him or something. Big mistake because this guy casually puts out a massive iron axe with his idea. Just starts folding them. No effort, just straight domination. Meanwhile, there's one dude standing off to the side doing absolutely nothing. Hands in his pocket, zero urgency. One of the guys getting bodied yells, "Park Jinsung, do something, you bastard." And this dude really goes, "Yeah, I doubt I'd be much help." Bro is spectating his own teammates getting destroyed. After the fight though, guess who gets blamed? Yep, it's him. They shove him down, step on his head, talking crazy like it's all his fault that they lost, calling him useless. Dead weight. Why are we even teamed with this guy? And the crazy part, Jinsung isn't even mad. He's just sarcastic. Like, what exactly did you expect me to do? Because here's the thing, Park Jinsung is rank F. Not low tier, not mid, F. Literal bottom of the entire school. The kind of rank that makes people look at you like you're contagious. One red-haired bully tries to kick him into a locker, but Jinsung casually dodges and starts cracking jokes about how weak he is and how maybe he should just be allowed to give up. Dude's getting bullied and still trolling. Then when they threaten to hit him 10 times each, he just dips. Straight up runs, no pride, no hero moment, just nah, I'm out. And the class is laughing like he's some fly buzzing away. Eventually they corner him since using a dia inside school is banned. So now, it's just hands. They beat him down and nobody helps. People just stare at him with disgust like, why is an F rank even in our class? That part's low-key sad, not gonna lie. Right when it's about to get worse though, the teacher walks in, says he has good news. What, you getting married or something, teacher? Nah. Turns out the government officially recognized the school, which sounds nice until you hear the rest. From now on, the entire school is becoming a military pilot program. Yeah, every student gets assigned ranks. Platoons, commanders, salutes, the whole thing. Teachers now have officer titles. Students are basically soldiers. Class just turned into boot camp overnight. Everyone's annoyed, confused, like, bro, what is this? And Jinsung casually asks, what if we don't want to do military stuff? Teacher smiles and goes, we're not forcing you. You can always request a transfer to another school through the government. Sounds optional. But then the teacher looks straight at Jinsung and says, I hope you think carefully about this opportunity. You know why, right? And Jinsung's like, huh? Then comes the real bombshell. The third years are the reason the school got recognized. They're strong enough to earn actual military ranks like sergeant. Second years get lower ranks. Everyone gets something, except out of the entire school, there's one student who couldn't even qualify for private. Not even the lowest soldier rank, which means they're just a trainee, lower than everybody. And yeah, all eyes slowly turning toward Jinsung. My guy really hit negative rank. He just stands there shocked like, you gotta be kidding me. First day of the new system and he's already at the absolute bottom? That's how chapter 1 ends. Our main character isn't the underdog. He's not low tier. He's not struggling, but talented. Nah, he's straight up labeled trash. Rank F, getting bullied. Now forced into a military school, life already cooked him, and we're just getting started. Things slow down for a second, but then you can feel the tension building, like that quiet before a fight, where you already know something's about to go wrong. So we open up with Jinsung walking into the teacher's office, and you already know the vibe. That awkward, yeah, this isn't gonna be good type of meeting. Teacher doesn't even sugarcoat it, straight up asks, do you want to transfer schools? No warm-up, no small talk, just boom, transfer. Jinsung's like, huh? Transfer? Caught completely off guard. And the teacher basically says what everyone's been thinking. It's already hard for you now. And that was before the whole military system. Do you really think you can survive this, Jinsung? Translation, you don't belong here. Jinsung tries to talk about his potential. Like, at least look into it first. Teacher just laughs, calls him a comedian. Man really said good joke to his face. That laugh low-key hits harder than the bullying, but Jinsung doesn't explode or anything. He just stands there quiet. You can tell he's annoyed, but he keeps it calm. In his head, he's like, yeah, this guy already knows I get beat up every day. He probably just don't want an F rank dragging down his class stats. He probably thinks I'll quit eventually. But then Jinsung gives that cold main character stare. The type where you just know they have no idea what he's capable of. Before leaving, he randomly asks the teacher something weird. Do you really think souls have ranks? Teacher laughs again. Haha, of course they do. But Jinsung just mutters to himself, I don't think there are rankings. And the way he says it feels personal, like he knows something we don't. Cut to class, and now the whole place is going full boot camp mode. Surgeons calling attendance, reporting like it's the army, students yelling responses. Jinsung's just sitting there thinking, why are we role-playing the military this hard? And when attendance hits his name, people start laughing like he doesn't even count. Like bro's not even a real soldier. Then the teacher announces today isn't normal class. There's gonna be an event on the field. Government scouts hiding somewhere on campus, watching, evaluating everyone. Squad battles between first, second, and third years. Basically, public tryouts. If you mess up, your future's cooked. And Jinsung's actually kinda happy. He's like, cool, I'll just spectate and chill. Man thought he was safe. Nah. Teacher suddenly calls out this loud dude, Byun Gi-young, asks, your D is C rank, right? Combat ability? Gi-young's all cocky like, yeah, why? I can beat anyone. Teacher just nods. Good. Your squad's fighting the 3rd year 1st platoon 1st squad. Silence. My guy goes quiet. Bro jumps out his seat like his soul left his body. Because everyone knows that the strongest squad in the entire school, they're monsters. And they're about to fight them first? 20 minutes to prepare, class mood instantly drops. Gi-young starts panicking, doing mental math like, how am I supposed to win with this trash ass team? And an F-rank deadweight. Meanwhile, Jinsung's just sitting at his desk head down. He was hoping to nap. Now he's gotta fight 3rd years? Life really said no rest for you for bro. Then Gi-young walks over, smacks his desk. Hey trash, smacks his head. Jinsung looks up all polite like, yes, you called sergeant? And then bam, smack, gets hit on the head. Then Gi-young walks over, smacks his desk. Hey trash. Jinsung looks up all polite like, yes, you called sergeant? Bam, bro gets smacked on the head. Gi-young starts talking crazy, saying Jinsung's wasting space, dragging down the team's rating, asking if he's gonna take responsibility. And Jinsung, without missing a beat, goes, I don't think your rating's high enough to worry about that. That sarcastic energy again? Dude really trolls people while being bullied. Gi-young gets mad, but realizes he can't even beat him up right now, since they need him for the match. So instead, he looks at Jinsung and gets an idea. That evil scumbag idea. Cuts to the battlefield, students lined up, scouts watching, pressure everywhere. And before the fight even starts, Gi-young grabs Jinsung by the back of his collar and straight up uses him as a human shield, like literal meat shield. I'm talking dragging him around like a luggage. My guy really said, if I'm going down, you blocking for me. And that's how chapter 2 ends. Jinsung went from getting bullied to being drafted, to now being used as a walking shield against the strongest squad in school. Life just keeps disrespecting him, but low-key, you could feel something brewing, because he's way too calm for someone who's supposedly useless. And usually when the quiet kid stays calm like that, yeah, somebody's about to get cooked. We cut to the training grounds, and it's packed. Rows of students everywhere, lined up like it's some tournament arc. You got announcers on speakers, teachers watching from the side, and somewhere out there, government scouts hiding in the crowd, like secret shoppers, but for child soldiers. Teacher straight up tells him, show everything you've got. This is your chance to be noticed. No pressure or anything, right? Then the announcer calls the first matchup. 3rd squadron versus 2nd year squadron. And yeah, that's Jinsung's squad. Both teams walk to their spots and line up facing each other. You can already feel the gap. 3rd year's just standing there calm, relaxed, and arms loose. Meanwhile, the 2nd years look like they're about to take a math final they didn't study for. Before it starts, each squad leader gets a bracelet. Announcer explains it uses a dia to absorb damage, but once it breaks, you're out. Simple. But then comes the extra rule. Since 2nd years are weaker, they don't even need a win. They just have to survive 5 minutes. 5 minutes and it counts as victory. And even then, the 2nd years are sweating, because surviving against 3rd years for 5 minutes might as well be 5 hours. Jinsung's just standing there thinking, if we win this, maybe the teacher won't push me to transfer. So now he's debating whether it's even worth trying. Man's calculating effort like his battery life. Both sides salute, then begin. And immediately, Gi-young grabs Jinsung by the collar. Yep, a human shield. My guy didn't even hesitate, just dragging him around like a backpack. The 3rd year starts walking forward, slow, calm, no rush. That confident, we already won energy. Gi-young's teammates are yelling, asking for formations, strategies, and he's just hiding behind everyone, screaming for them to protect him. Bro looks like a scared NPC. And it gets ugly fast. 3rd years start smashing through them. Low effort, no sweat, bracelets popping left and right, students dropping like dominoes. It's not even a fight, it's a speed run. And then she shows up, this 3rd year girl. Black hair, glasses, armor type Adia, calm but scary. That top student aura. She locks onto Gi-young, and Gi-young immediately panics. block him, trash. I said block, and shoves Jinsung forward. Jinsung's like, or we could run. Bro's still trying to avoid cardio, but she's already closing the distance fast. Right as she reaches for his bracelet, Jinsung dodges. Clean. Not lucky, not clumsy, straight up clean. Even she pauses. You reacted to my speed? Now she's staring at him different. Like, hold up, that wasn't normal. She activates her idea, armor spreads over her body, locking in place. Full combat mode. Meanwhile, Jinsung's just standing there awkwardly like, wow, you're pretty strong, huh? Man's glazing her mid-fight. But really, he's stalling. He checks the time, 3 minutes left. He just needs to waste time, so he starts acting goofy on purpose. Can I call you Nuna? Maybe we should introduce ourselves first. It's fate we met, you know? Just straight anime comedy nonsense. She's not amused. If you're trying to stall, take out your idea. He keeps playing dumb, sweating, acting scared, backing up. Total coward performance. But you can kind of tell it feels fake, like he's exaggerating it. Finally, she snaps. If you don't use your idea, I'll just fight you like this. So he's like, okay, I'll show you. Starts counting dramatically from 1 to 3. Slowest reveal ever. Then he pulls out a tiny dagger. That's it. No glow, no effects, no aura, just a regular little knife. Dollar store special. She just looks at him like, bro, seriously? All that build up for this? She even heard the rumors. Oh, you're that infamous F rank. That makes sense. She turned away like he's not worth the effort. And Jinsung's still hyping it up like, no, this thing's totally S rank. Trust me. Zero shame. Then he tells her, you walk away. I'm gonna sneak attack you. She doesn't even care. Don't have time to waste on an F rank. The disrespect she gives him. So he actually lunges and stabs her armor. Ding! Doesn't even scratch. He just goes, yeah, it's as hard as it looks. Like bro tested it for science. That's how the chapter ends. Everyone thinks he's a joke, a clown, a walking L. But that dodge earlier, that wasn't normal. And you could tell something's off because no true F rank moves like that. And the way he's stalling, it doesn't even feel like fear. It feels like he's waiting. Like he's choosing not to fight. And that's way scarier. Alright, chapter 4? Yeah, this is where the vibe shifts. Like up until now has been bullying, comedy, and a little embarrassment. But this chapter, nah, this one's where you start realizing Jinsung might actually be the scariest person on the field. So we pick back up right after the dagger fell. Everyone's laughing. I'm talking full crowd clowning him. Bro really tried to stab her with that toy knife. Even Sun Bei got flustered for nothing. That's what Jinsung calls her. Man's reputation is cooked. The third-year girl just turns around like he's not even worth finishing. Doesn't even see him as a threat. And Jinsung, he drops the goofy act. Face goes blank again. That boring NPC expression. In his head, he's just like, okay, that should have stalled enough time, right? He checks the clock, 2 minutes left. He's literally playing survival simulator. Meanwhile, she heads straight for Guillaume, and this dude is still talking trash, calling his own teammates useless for not lasting 5 minutes. She instantly claps back, says the guy that's running away. She cleanly roasts this fool, but Guillaume actually stops panicking for once, starts acting cocky, starts baiting her forward, talking like he's been holding back. And you realize, oh, he has set a trap on her. The ground under him starts cracking, huge stones buried underneath. He planted them earlier. This whole time he wasn't just running, he was setting up. Jinsung sees it and his eyes widen. Wait, no way. Turns out Guillaume's not some weak C rank like everyone thought. Dude's hiding a B rank idea, an ability that lets him extract and swing anything stuck in the ground. Basically rock launching artillery. Combat ability B2? Man really sandbagged this whole time. He rips out this massive chunk of stone like it weighs nothing. The air pressure alone feels crazy. Even Jinsung tries warning the girl like, don't go forward, it's dangerous, which is weird. Why is he warning the enemy? But she doesn't even look worried. She already figured out his trick, smirking at him like, so you were waiting for this, huh? They talk for like 2 seconds, and Guillaume launches the stone mid-sentence. No warning, just boom. Dude is screaming, I'll be the victor, and then chop. Bro can't even finish the sentence. A third-year guy appears behind him out of nowhere and knocks him out cold. Instant, like he got deleted. Dude looks like he just came back from a business meeting too. Dress shirt, calm face, but crazy strong. Meanwhile, the stone is still flying toward the girl. She's using her idea to try to stop it, but it's still pushing towards her. But the same guy that knocked Guillaume cold, he slices the stone apart like butter, stops it midair, casual. And now you realize, oh, this is their squad leader. Different level. She gets mad like, I could have handled that myself. He just calmly says it's his job to protect his team. Low-key wholesome, but also terrifying. Guillaume tries a sneak attack from behind. Instant counter. Slams him to the ground like a child. No effort. Then we see his stats. B rank, Adia. But overall combat ability, he's an A+. His skill basically lets him catch targets within a distance, like he deletes the time between him and you. Teleport grab type beat broken, and now he turns toward Jinsung. Blue eyes glowing, aura heavy, whole crowd quiet. Jinsung immediately goes, I surrender. Hands up, peak survival instincts, but the squad leader isn't buying it. He's like, why did you warn Juye earlier? Jinsung makes up some nonsense about his squad leader being reckless. Leader just stares at him, you're a terrible liar. Then suddenly, boom, he activates his skill, appears in front of Jinsung instantly, grabs his collar. Jinsung's dagger gets knocked into the air. Everyone thinks it's over, but then, mid-fall, Jinsung casually catches the dagger, counters, and then slices towards him clean. So clean, the squad leader actually steps back. Didn't want to risk getting cut. For the first time, a third year backed off because of an F rank. Even he's like, who are you? And Jinsung just introduces himself politely like it's nothing. Second year, Park Jinsung, F rank. Like bro really said it with a straight face, like he's proud of it. Then he checks the clock, 1 minute left, still stalling. Starts pointing at the crowd like, look at them. They're excited to see me get destroyed. Just distracting him, squad leader's like, you're stalling. You're stalling. I hate people like that. And he says something important, not a threat, an advice. Scouts remove underperformers, transfers them out of school. That's when it hits Jinsung. Transfer isn't optional. It's forced. It's elimination. That's why the teacher laughed at him. That's why he kept pushing him. If he looks weak, he's gone. And for the first time, Jinsung's smile disappears. He looks serious. Sunbae, I don't want to transfer. Quiet, calm, but heavy. And he says something wild. If you're my opponent, I don't know if you'll be okay afterward. And the way he says it, not cocky, not joking, just matter of fact. And his stats pop up. Dagger, F rank, combat ability F, normal, but then something else activates. His body strength triples, vision sharpens. You can see vital points, see weaknesses, see the fastest path to kill someone. And the condition? It only turns off if he destroys the opponent's idea or kills them. Yeah, ability name, absolute murder. Rank, S. My guy's an S rank? Like bro, what the fuck? Bro went from bottom tier to demon mode. And his smile, not goofy anymore. It's unhinged. Straight villain energy. Man looks like he's about to commit crime. Everyone still thinks he's trash, but low-key, most dangerous person on that field is the so-called F rank. My guy really has been sandbagging this whole time, getting bullied by all these weaklings. And all he could have did was just awaken his idea. He's aura farming in silence. Now the demon's waking up. Alright, on to chapter 5 now. Yeah. This is where the F rank loser act officially starts cracking, because for the first time, people stop laughing. So we pick up right where Jinsung's whole vibe just flipped. That creepy smile, that cold stare, that I might actually kill you energy. And the third year squad leader feels it immediately. He looks at Jinsung like, that dagger isn't everything, is it? So he powers up to aura flares, serious mode. Like he finally sees Jinsung as an actual opponent. And then Jinsung just casually goes, rank B minus? Your ability's worse than I thought. Bro really trash talked the third year leader to his face. Not even hype yelling, just calm disrespect. The squad leader freezes. You can see others idea? And yeah, that's when it hits. Jinsung's eyes aren't normal anymore. They're sharp, predatory, bloodthirsty, straight killer intent leaking out. Meanwhile, the crowd, they're still clueless, still thinking he's just some F-rank clown. Only one person notices something off. Juye, the glasses armor girl. She stares at him and her expression changes. What is that atmosphere? Like her instincts are screaming danger. There's something eerie about him. We can't leave him alone. So she doesn't even hesitate, orders everyone to jump in all at once, and they rush him. Straight dog pile, knock him down, dust everywhere. And through all that, Jinsung's smiling, not scared, not panicking. That's when you know something's wrong. The squad leader's like, what are you doing? I had this. But Juye says the same thing as he said earlier. It's my duty to protect my squad too. And then the leader casually drops something crazy. He tells her the attack that Jinsung was about to make was so fast most people wouldn't even react. Even she didn't intervene. Her armor might have shattered. She checks herself, and yeah, her armor's cracked. Her bracelet almost broken. She didn't even realize she got hit. Nobody saw it happen. People in the crowd are confused like, did the nurses mess up the equipment or something? Nah, that was just Jinsung moving too fast to see. And suddenly, Jinsung's back to normal, acting clueless. Sunbae, like bro just woke up from a nap. Leader squints at him. Have you returned to normal? And Jinsung just goes, it's been 5 minutes, right? Can you get off me now? Like nothing happened. Switch up is crazy. From demon mode to NPC in 2 seconds. Squad leader just laughs, tells him, next time, they're fighting for real. No interruption, just them. And Jinsung immediately tries to dodge it. Man really hates effort. Leader just smiles and tells him to train more. Then the announcement hits, so victory is theirs. Even though everyone knows it was basically carried by one suspicious F rank. Then we cut away. New scene, principal's office. And the tone shifts again. A government advisor walks in, calm, serious. Heavy presence. Dude feels important. He asks for files of the strongest students. The principal shows him this top tier prodigy, An Seung-ho. Stacked achievements, wins everywhere, crazy resume. The advisor studies it like, impressive. If only his Adea rank were higher. Then, at the back of the page, almost hidden, Park Jinsung, a trainee, lowest rank. Advisor pauses. There's a trainee? Principal laughs it off. Yeah, he's the weakest in the whole school, probably transferring him soon. But the advisor doesn't look convinced. He starts reading Jinsung's background, and it gets dark fast. Jinsung's parents died when he was 8. Didn't manifest Adea, but got abused by his aunt and uncle. Then at 10 years old, a robber breaks in. Something happens. Both adults end up hospitalized, mentally and physically wrecked. And that's the day Jinsung's Adea finally appears. Late manifestation, which is weird. Most kids awaken at 8. He awakened during trauma. Advisor's just staring at the file like, that's not normal. Then asks, was his combat ability always F? Principal shrugs. Since he entered school, yeah, he's always been F. Advisor's quiet, thinking, almost like he suspects something. Is he hiding it on purpose? Then he calmly says, I want to meet this student. Principal is shocked. Why? We're transferring him soon. Advisor just goes, is that so? And the pressure in the room spikes. Principal immediately backs off like he said something wrong. Then finally, the advisor reveals why the school became military. They're preparing for conflict, possible war from the north. And they're hoping that under this harsh system, someone will change. Someone unexpected. Someone who looks weak but isn't. And yeah, we all know exactly who he's talking about. The kid everyone laughs at. The one smiling while getting jumped. The one who moves so fast nobody can see it. Park Jinsung. Low stats on paper, but low-key, dude might be the scariest person in the entire school. And we're only 5 chapters in.